Good day, everyone. Welcome to our podcast 2026. I'm your host, Crodua.
And I'm Jayde Pascual. Thank you for joining us today.
For today's episode, everyone, we're going to talk something that we use in every single day communication.
That's right. We communicate of our daily life. We communicate at school, home, at work, and even through social media.
But have you ever asked yourself why is communication really important?
Well, stay with us in the next few minutes because we talk about the meaning of communication, barriers, and ways to improve it.
Let's start with a basic question. Jayde Pascual, for you, what is communication?
Okay, so communication is the process of sharing information, ideas, thoughts, and one person feelings to one another.
And communication is not only for speaking, it includes listening, understanding, body languages, facial expression, and of course the tone of our voices.
Exactly, when someone smiles at you, that already communicate and friendliness or happiness even without words.
Communication can also happen in different forms such as verbal communication, non-verbal communication, written communication, and of course visual communication.
Now, let's talk about why communication is important.
Communication helps people understand each other better. Without communication, misunderstanding and conflict easily happen.
That's true. Imagine working on a group project without proper communication. The tasks become confusing and the project might fail.
Communication also helps build relationship, whether it's friendship, family, or teamwork. And strong communication can create trust and connection.
Another important thing is communication allow us to express our emotion and opinion respectfully.
And for students, communication is very important during discussion, reporting, interviews, and of course in presentation.
And in the future workplace, people who can communicate clearly and professionally.
Even though communication is very important, there are still barriers that affect it.
Okay, so one common barrier is noise. This can be actual loud sounds or distraction for people who can't hear clearly.
Another barrier is language differences. Sometimes people misunderstand each other because they use different languages or difficult words.
Emotions can affect communication. When a person angry, nervous, or upset, it becomes harder to communicate properly.
Poor listening is also a major barrier. Some people hear the words but do not really listen to understand.
And nowadays, excessive use of gadgets and sometimes social media can reduce real face-to-face communication.
That's the end of our podcast 2026.
We hope you have learned from us. Have a blessed day.